Hi, I'm Senator Jean Shaheen. So happy to be joining you for the Stream Life event, even if it's only virtually. I hope next year we can all be in person, and I can congratulate all of the award winners in person next year.
Welcome to Stream Life.
Hi, I'm Hershey Hirschkopf from SEACOAST Outright, and welcome to Stream Life. And a big shout out to the Collaborative of Greater Portsmouth for all their great work.
Hello, I'm Senator Maggie HASSAN. Thank you to the Chamber Collaborative of Greater Portsmouth for hosting this event, and congratulations to all of the businesses and individuals being honored tonight. Stay safe and keep up the great work.
Welcome to Stream Life.
Hi everyone, this is Robin Albert of Portsmouth Historical Society, and welcome to Stream Life. I'd just like to say thank you to the Chamber for all their support this year and all the great work they're doing. Thanks.
Welcome to the members and friends of the Portsmouth Chamber Collaborative. I hope everyone is doing well and staying safe. Welcome to this year's event. I know it looks a lot different than past year's events, but it's so important to do all we can to support our small business community. In Portsmouth, our small businesses are the engine of the economy on the seacoast, and they have been resilient and resourceful through some really tough months, and we have to ensure that they have the resources they need to continue to meet the challenges ahead. So I stand with you to make sure that our small business community is supported. I wish you all a successful event, and everyone stay safe.
Good evening. My name is David Steady, Director of Meetings and Events here at the rooftop at the NVO and the AC Hotel Portsmouth. So excited to be part of Stream Life tonight. Thank you so much to the Chamber Collaborative of Greater Portsmouth for making this happen. Enjoy the show.
Welcome.
Good evening, Chamber Collaborative members and guests, and welcome to the City of the Open Door.
Welcome, welcome. Wasn't that the A-team that just introduced us and welcomed us? How lucky were we that they joined us tonight? I'm Valerie from the Chamber Collaborative. Thank you so much for joining us for Stream Life, our COVID version of our famous Street Life Annual Awards Dinner and Fundraiser, coming to you live and with fabulous videos from the Music Hall Loft. Settle in, kick back, relax, get your snacks and beverages, and get ready to celebrate you and your colleagues in Portsmouth and the Seacoast. We appreciate your support for our mission, which is to support you and our business community. It's been a different year with COVID, but one thing we can be sure of is it will always be one of the hottest days of the year when we do Street Life, Stream Life. It's 80 degrees today, nothing unusual. Those of you that ordered gift baskets, thank you so much. They were $75 value for $50, and we had contributors that I want to thank. The White Heron Tea and Coffee Company, Portsmouth Soap Company, Portsmouth Pretzel Company, Kilman's Portsmouth, the Blue Dolphin Screen Print and Embroidery, the Music Hall, and Everyday Details. Thank you all for contributing. To us is invaluable. Our officers are Monty Bohannon from the Music Hall, who's our acting chair, Ron Rockline from the AC Hotel is our treasurer, Lisa Gainty from TD Bank and John Crisp from the First Seacoast Bank are our past chairs that serve as officers. And our board members include Keith Bamford from Daystar, Caitlin Burke from Bulos Real Estate, Wendy Clement from Kennedy Gallery and Custom Framing, Lindsay Donahue from Keena McDonald, Russ Grazier from Portsmouth Music and Arts Center, Debbie Moore from Cambridge Trust Bank, Michelle Nadeau from Wheeler Brader Technologies, and Eric Stinson from Stinson and Associates. Thank you so much to all of you for your time. The Stream Life Committee brought to you tonight by this fabulous group of energetic people. Let me thank them really quickly. Dan Witham from the Sheraton, Debbie Moore from Cambridge Trust, Becky Cates from the Krempel Center, Laurie Montegari from Everyday Details, Monty Bohannon from the Music Hall, Russ Grazier from PMAC, and our chamber staff, Ben Van Camp and Jen Stevens. So speaking of the staff, our job at the Chamber Collaborative is to support our business community. As it has been for your business, 2020 has seen its challenges for our staff as well. I am so proud of our team for stepping up and going above and beyond to communicate, educate, advise, and market as we continue to work through this pandemic with you. Let me introduce Ben Van Camp, Judy Davidson, Michelle Davis, and Jen Stevens. This is your team right here. You'll notice that Jen still has her pink slippers on, which she's had on since March 16th. So thanks for bringing them out tonight, Jen. Thank you all. That's our team, and they are fabulous. And now let's get started with our program. Julie Cutting, chef owner of Cure Restaurant, television personality, and a valuable member of the Chamber's Restaurant Committee, is going to join us as MC and co-host tonight. We are so lucky to have her with us. Thank you so much, Julie. Take it away.
Thank you, Valerie, for that warm welcome. And I want to welcome all of you to this year's Stream Life. Well, it's definitely quite a bit different than what you're usually used to seeing, which is street life. Clearly, we do not have a street. But I think we have all done what we do best, and we've learned how to adapt. We're doing a fantastic job at it. Everywhere I look, from takeout dining to innovative sidewalk seating, creative pop-up locations, outdoor concerts, and let's give ourselves some credit for figuring out how to log into those damn Zoom meetings. Am I right? Am I right? Those were awful. So I just have to say, over the last 6 years of owning Cure Restaurant, I have seen us thrive in the high times and come together during the low times of this pandemic. But what excites me for the future and keeps me motivated is the fact that we are such an incredible community that supports each other. And we are all faced with these challenges, and we overcome them as business people. And I'm so proud to be part of this vibrant, forward-thinking city. So tonight, let's celebrate together, even though we are technically apart. We're gonna have a great time. Let's go ahead and celebrate all of our hard work and accomplishments. I'd like to start by thanking our wonderful sponsors. Tonight's Stream Life would not be made possible without them. We have Service Credit Union, Eversource, Wheelabrator, Cambridge Trust, CIT Bank, Bangor Savings Bank, First SEACOAST Bank, HRROI, and DEVINE MILLIMET. Thank you everyone for joining, and let's get this celebration started. Joining us up first is Jamie Yates of Service Credit Union, this evening's presenting sponsor. Thank you, Jamie, and Service Credit Union for your support.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Portsmouth Chamber's annual event, Stream Life, formerly known as Street Life. My name is Jamie Yates, and I'm from Service Credit Union, and we are the proud presenting sponsor of tonight's event. For those of you who don't know, Service Credit Union got its start right here in Portsmouth in 1957, and we have grown to be the state's largest credit union. As a member-owned financial institution, it is our duty and passion to give back to the communities in which we serve. When COVID first came to New Hampshire, we worked quickly to offer 0% loans to our current members and low-rate loans to our new members. And we also were able to secure thousands of medical-grade face masks that we donated to over 14 locations across the state. Another way that we enjoy giving back is right here where I'm standing at the Service to You at Pop-Up New Hampshire, where we are the proud title sponsor of this incredible endeavor. So thank you again so much for being here tonight, and enjoy the rest of the evening.
Our award ceremony this evening is sponsored by Eversource. Let's head out to Great Bay and meet Lauren from Eversource.
Hi everyone, I'm Lauren Cody, and on behalf of Eversource, we are pleased to serve as tonight's award sponsor for tonight's event. Serving the neighborhoods where we work and live is our mission every day at Eversource, as it is the Chambers and our local community servants. But that mission has never been more important than during these challenging times. As our businesses and our communities begin to face the reality of living in a new normal, we need to be there to help them navigate through uncharted waters, to offer encouragement and support, to help get our communities back on their feet, and most of all, to keep serving them where they need us the most. Throughout this pandemic, you may have seen our trucks and crews in your communities as we work to provide essential service to Eversource customers, all while following strict personal and public safety measures to help stop the spread of COVID-19. Essential work includes that which maintains or improves your energy system to ensure that you have safe and reliable service. Investing in your region's energy future with essential work during the pandemic is helping to provide greater reliability for today when many are spending more time at home, working or studying remotely. Hospitals and other critical facilities are depending on reliable power to continue to provide acute care for the sick and for the elderly. As you may know, Eversource recently completed the SEACOAST Reliability Project, an important transmission line that involved collaborative input from community, business, and environmental groups. This line is now bringing additional reliable energy to communities and businesses in this fast-growing region of the state. A submarine cable crossing was part of the SEACOAST Reliability Project. Eversource undertook an unprecedented effort to conduct extensive water quality monitoring that demonstrated compliance with regulatory water criteria and negligible ecological impacts. This cable crossing recently won an award from the Environmental Business Council of New England. At the same time, we continue to actively pursue a clean energy future for Greater Portsmouth and all New Hampshire, one that relies increasingly on renewable and indigenous resources like wind, water, and sun to produce the electricity that we all depend on. As part of that commitment, Eversource has set an industry-leading goal to be carbon neutral by 2030. The COVID-19 pandemic has not altered our vision to develop a combination of large and small-scale renewable generating resources that will improve air and water quality for future generations and significantly lower energy costs. In fact, the pandemic has been a reminder that health and reliable energy are at the forefront of our customers' minds, and a clean energy future remains a vital part of achieving those goals for generations to come. I join you in honoring the local businesses and community leaders who will be receiving awards this evening. On behalf of Eversource, thank you for attending the Chamber Collaborative's Annual Business Awards.
Tonight, we are going to hear several stories of positive things that came out of the pandemic. Each week, Portsmouth Poet Laureate Tammy Truax shared a poem with our community through the city's Sunday Advisory. Tonight, she's going to share one with all of us.
Hi, my name is Tammy Truax, and I'm going to read you the first poem that I wrote for the city's newsletter during COVID. It's called A Toast. There is bread, there is butter. I shelter in my place, you in yours, safe and warm. We want for nothing, really, except perhaps freedom of movement, freedom from fear. Let us look within, recall the ancestors for whom there was no bread, there was no butter. Thanks.
Thanks, Tammy. That was truly beautiful. Up next, we will hear from Chamber Board Member Michelle Nadeau of Wheelabrator Technologies.
Hello, everyone. This has been an unrelenting year for businesses, and I'm proud to be a part of the SEACOAST community. We are a community of resilience and support, and tonight is a great example of who we are. The Chamber Collaborative of Greater Portsmouth exists to promote the businesses and beauty of this region, and we know some businesses and nonprofits are really struggling. So much so that some can't afford their chamber membership and also can't afford to go without the resources, assistance, and support the chamber provides. So I'm here tonight to announce that Wheelabrator Technologies is donating $3,000 towards funding memberships for struggling companies and organizations. And I challenge you to match it. There are those here tonight who are doing okay during these tough times, and at Wheelabrator, we feel a civic responsibility to help whenever we can. We are proud to support the SEACOAST community, and we know you are too. So we need your help here tonight and you can make a difference. If you're willing to help, we ask that you step up now, place your pledge in the chat so everyone can see you're supporting the SEACOAST business community. Then go to portsmouthchamber.org/donate and make your gift tonight. Thank you very much for your support.
Our next sponsor and presenter is Bangor Savings Bank, who won our Large Business of the Year award last year.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Kim Pope, Director of Consumer Banking here at Bangor Savings Bank, and I am thrilled to be here this evening to celebrate Stream Life. Bangor Savings Bank is committed to our You Matter More promise. What that means is that we have a sincere commitment to our associates, our communities, our customers, and we're just so proud to be able to be a positive influence in the Portsmouth community. For 168 years, we have been dedicated to leaving things better than we found them. And this evening, we're going to celebrate volunteerism and the important impact that volunteers have in our community.
Hello everyone, my name is Mamadou Dembele. I'm Regional Market Manager here in New Hampshire and Southern Maine. For all these reasons, Bangor Savings Bank is proud to sponsor the Volunteer of the Year. And this is an amazing opportunity for us to celebrate our fellow community members that have done an outstanding job, not only with the Chamber, but with the community we all serve.
I have no idea why I was elected Volunteer of the Year. It's quite an honor, but I think they just came down to needing a warm body and everybody else was busy or weren't available. I'm not sure. I don't feel like I do nearly as much as so many other people who are involved in the Chamber and involved in this town.
Becky Cates has a heart of gold. She loves to help people. She is passionate about the Krempel Center and helping the folks with traumatic brain injuries.
Krempel Center is a community program for people living with acquired brain injury. And so they have had an assault to the brain, whether it's traumatic brain injury or stroke or other kind of injury. Becky is the development director at Krempel Center, and she has been doing that with us for nearly 3 years now. So she works with our donors, helps to support our special events, and just basically gets the word out about our organization.
One of the great things about what I do as a development director is I get to work with the businesses that I believe in the most, and I get to promote them as much as I possibly can.
I think Becky would be amazing at anything she does, but she's particularly effective at fundraising because she's fantastic at building relationships. She really puts herself out there and connects well with people. I don't think anyone that knows her hasn't heard some story about her children or her family. I think she has a very easy way of connecting with people. And then she's such a good storyteller about her family, but as much about the people that we serve. And so being able to share the impact of what our organization does with folks really helps them connect with what we do.
When Ben Van Camp from the Chamber approached me to chair the ambassador committee, I immediately said no until he said, oh, no, wait, you're going to be co-chairing with Becky Cates. And I said, okay, that I can handle, because anything I do with Becky is just a joy. And it's been really great running that committee with her over the past 18 months or so.
Working with Becky is always a fun time. She has an incredible sense of humor. She's so quick-witted.
Becky probably is the funniest person in Portsmouth, in my humble opinion. She's got this dry, witty sense of humor that if you didn't know her, you would just think she's maybe miserable all the time, but she's absolutely the opposite of miserable. And she cares so deeply about so many people and so many causes and so many things.
I know sometimes people say that I'm funny, and I keep telling them I'm not trying to be. I'm just really describing my life and what I go through every day. And I find that by sharing experiences, we learn a lot from each other, and it's comforting to hear that other people go through the same kind of thing that you're going through. But it's not an effort to be funny, but I'm glad people are amused.
We've had a number of Zoom meetings with Becky, and even in her own home with her own computer, funnily enough, it never quite starts on time. That's okay, because she always gives us a laugh when she joins us. She always has some fabulous excuse, and so we look forward to that.
No, Becky's never late. Yes, Becky is always late. But the funny part about that is that she's not like a 15-minute late person. She's more like a 2, 3, or 4-minute late person. So just kind of enough to get under your skin. So
I have seen Becky be on time once or twice in my life. Yes, it's happened.
Thank you, Becky, for all you do for our community, for your organization, for multiple nonprofit organizations, and certainly for the Chamber Collaborative. You are well deserving of the Volunteer of the Year Award for 2020. Thank you so much. Oh, and happy birthday.
Isn't Becky Cates great? And can you believe how much she does for our community? And happy birthday, Becky. As a business owner, I know the importance of a good HR resource. Our next presenter, Amy Can, founder and managing partner of HR ROI, has that knowledge covered.
Hi, this is Amy Can with HR ROI Consulting. I'm here at Port City Air based on Peachtree Port. They're one of our many clients that we're happy to work with. As a small business owner, I know how important it is to have someone that you can partner with and you can trust to help you collaborate and grow your business. That's why I'm very pleased to announce the Collaborator of the Year.
Portsmouth is not like any other city or town that I've lived in or worked in. It is truly engaged. It is creative. It has everything that you need. The people are special. As an ambassador to the Chamber, I really enjoy connecting people, and through that we created a very defined networking group that is referral based and helps each other grow their businesses by getting to know who they need to meet and what services they offer and what problems they solve. So through that, we understand how to help each other grow their business.
I met Susan Gold last year when we started Connect and Collaborate, and I was incredibly impressed at how she was able to grow and foster a inclusive culture for everyone to be able to be comfortable and share their story and look for leads for their business.
Susan's leadership with Connect and Collaborate was so impressive, and the members who were in the program got so much out of it that we had a waiting list waiting to start for a second group of Connect and Collaborate, which we've just started. So thank you, Susan, for your leadership and your motivation for our Connect and Collaborate groups.
She is a strong, passionate connector. You know, her Rolodex, her mental Rolodex seems to truly go on for miles.
I've always grown my businesses over the years through referral-based networking. I think it's the most credible way to get connected with prospects. When someone makes the introduction that knows you, trusts you, likes you, believes in what you do, it makes for a deeper connection right from the start.
Once you've connected with Susan, you've got a #1 fan for life. Great things are done in business. They're never done by one person. They're done by a team of people. So, Susan, thank you for bringing us together. Thank you for fostering an environment of dedicated and inclusivity and truly just relationship building. So we're so grateful to have you, and thank you for all that you do for our community.
Susan, it's really tough for me to put into words about how much you've done for Connect and Collaborate and myself personally and professionally. I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything that you do for myself, for the community, for the group. You've been an amazing partner. You're a very, very special person, and you're great at what you do. And I think I speak for everyone to say thank you.
So Susan, we want to thank you for all that you do for the Chamber. You are such a leader. You are so engaged, and we are very, very thankful for your time, your talent, and your experience. Thank you for all you do.
Thank you so much, Susan, and congratulations on the win. Now, please help me to welcome CIT Bank, located right on Commerce Way. CIT is all about looking ahead, which we could all probably use a little bit of right now. I know I wish I had a crystal ball to look into. We can't always get what we want, so I'm going to take a page out of their book and use a little bit of what they call tomorrow thinking.
Hi everyone, my name is Robin Galtz, and on behalf of my 300 colleagues here at CIT in Portsmouth, we are proud to sponsor the Large Business of the Year Award. Clearly, the pandemic has transformed the way we and many others do business, but it's also given us a great opportunity to be at our best. Tonight, we're proud to celebrate one of those businesses.
Hi, I'm Debbie Anthony, and I'm with Gather. Gather is a nonprofit that serves people experiencing hunger.
Hi, my name is Martha Stone. I'm the Executive Director of Crossroads House, located in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. We provide emergency shelter to men, women, and children in the SEACOAST area who are experiencing homelessness.
You know, I think Portsmouth and this area and the Seacoast is an amazing community. And some of the places that just stepped up in big ways, like AC and Colon, were organizations that helped us dramatically during this whole COVID experience, where they provided us with pre-made meals all during the pandemic when people weren't going to the restaurants. And it allowed us to have additional food for our members that we knew needed excess food and also weren't shopping as much.
Normally, volunteers come into Crossroads House to cook and serve dinner 7 nights a week, but we could no longer have volunteers into the shelter. We were extremely grateful that the AC Hotel stepped up and asked us how could they help. At that time, they started cooking both lunch and dinner for all of the residents, both staying with us at our shelter and those that we had moved to a local motel to be able to space people out.
Shortly after opening the AC Hotel and the rooftop restaurant, COVID-19 hit, so we were approached by ownership to keep us all working and to stay busy on how we could do something nice for the community and provide meals to those in need. We reached out to locals in the town, and a couple people came up and suggested that we provide and help out Crossroads, Salvation Army, and Gather, which are all located right here in Portsmouth. All those operations were greatly affected by the volunteers that were no longer able to go to those facilities and help provide meals on a day-to-day basis. After discussing with Martha from Crossroads, Seneca and Deb from Gather, and Donna over at Salvation Army, we determined the amount of meals that we were going to need to provide on a daily basis. Our total operation ran for about 7 weeks, 7 days a week, and it was roughly 12,000 meals that we provided the community.
The AC Hotel in Portsmouth downtown, we opened in December of 2019. The hotel features 156 guest rooms. We have the AC kitchen on the first floor, as well as the AC lounge. We have over 6,000 square feet of function space, including our third floor NVO ballroom, which is divisible into 3 and can accommodate up to 299 guests. It also has a beautiful outdoor terrace for outdoor receptions or breakfasts. And then we also have the NVO rooftop at the NVO restaurant, which we're sitting at right now.
On behalf of Gather, I want to say thank you to those businesses in our community who stepped up and supported the people that we serve and supported other organizations like Gather to ensure that nobody was hungry, that people had food and they had healthy food, probably better food than they normally could get. And so it's just, I want to say thank you for the amazing support of the businesses in Portsmouth that supported us.
Congratulations to the AC Hotel for being selected as the recipient of the Large Business of the Year Award. I cannot think of a more deserving recipient and one who stepped up to help us during our time of need.
And now, a word from our board member, Russ Grazier.
Good evening. My name is Russ Grazier, and I'm Executive Director of PMAC, Portsmouth Music and Arts Center. I'm also here tonight as a member of the Chamber Collaborative of Greater Portsmouth's Board of Directors. I'd like to thank you for your support at tonight's Stream Life event, but I'd also like to invite you to support local businesses by donating $500 to support business memberships of the Chamber this year. This year, as you know, we are experiencing a significant economic crisis because of the pandemic. And many businesses are having difficulty staying connected with one another. This is a role that the Chamber plays in our community, and a donation of $500 will help local businesses stay connected through their membership at the Chamber. So I urge you to consider this donation. You can do it through your business individually or collaborate with your friends to make a donation of $500, and that will help pay memberships for local businesses this year so we can get through this crisis and move on to better times. Thank you so much for your support.
Thank you, Russ. The presenters of the next award, First Seacoast Bank, have been supporting the small but mighty Business of the Month for 3 years. So it's only fitting tonight that they present this year's Small but Mighty Business of the Year.
Hello everyone, my name is Dave and I'm the Assistant Branch Manager here at the Portsmouth location. We have been around for over 30 years here in the great town of Portsmouth. We are happy to be here virtually and are looking forward to a great night.
We believe that banking is about building relationships and creating a positive impact. Small businesses are the backbone of our communities, and we couldn't be more proud to call Portsmouth home.
While our community has felt the impact of the pandemic, First Seacoast Bank has helped provide relief to hundreds of businesses through the Paycheck Protection Program. And now more than ever, we remain committed to working together to support our local businesses that make our Seacoast strong.
I think we can all agree that Portsmouth is such a special place, and tonight we are all here to celebrate you. Thank you everyone for all that you do. You all work very hard to support our community. From our local business to yours, congratulations.
People come into this building and they are inspired to create art. And we talk so much about theater, but to me, theater is a collection of all the arts. It's painting, it's writing, it's singing, it's drawing. So to me, this is an artist collaborative. It's a community of artists, and that includes the audience.
We are a year-round nonprofit theater, and it's our mission to enrich the culture of the Seacoast through the shared experience of live theater. So we are about 5, maybe into our 6 months of being in a theater during COVID. So we have small productions with small cast sizes that don't come into interaction with each other for the most part. And when they do, we do testing throughout the process. We have pretty strict COVID guidelines, and we've been pretty successful so far with very few problems. I meant, COVID problems. We've had many other theater problems.
Please let me back in your heart. Oh, darling, I was blind to let
we play pretend with our friends and we make a paycheck for it.
Being a full-time artist, we know from very personal experience, it's a very difficult thing. And we at SEACOAST Rep have found a way to give a full-time paycheck to a whole team of artists. And then we have, it's a little different in these times, but we have piles of independent contractors that come through the doors too. So giving people a living wage to do what they want to be doing and to create art.
We go da, 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 up, da, 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 up, and up.
We always say that there is a place for everyone, and it's a matter of putting everyone in their correct place. So I find that everyone has very unique talent.
Back in March, when the pandemic hit and it was clear that we could no longer have live audiences in the house, where most of the organizations and companies and producing houses in this industry took that as we're to close, we are not going to open without live audiences, there is no live theater. Us and our team sat down together and said, okay, how do we keep going? How else do we do this? Not having a live audience in the room does not necessarily mean we have to stop doing what it is that we do. We just have to change the delivery method.
We did our first live stream on March 16th. That was before the shutdown. So since then, we have done over 150, it might be close to 200 now, live streams. We've done several fully produced musicals. And normally we would have one show per weekend, but because of the need to adjust to COVID times, we now are in a block of shows where we have 3 shows up and running.
We have 3 different small cast, low budget productions going at any given time. We try to keep these casts largely as separate as possible. They rehearse separately, they live separately, they socialize separately. And the idea here is that we have 3 different teams and 3 different products. And so if any one team is compromised with a COVID or any other issue or concern, we have 2 other shows that are still up and running, and the theater as an organization and the community can still have that experience.
Come see our shows.
The Rep has been truly inspiring in their creative outlook and artistic productions. Congratulations, guys. You deserve it. Presenting our Pandemic Powerhouse Award is a big responsibility. Who else better to handle that than the legal team at DEVINE MILLIMET?
Welcome. I'm attorney Pam Peterson of the law firm of DEVINE MILLIMET and Branch. We have offices here in Portsmouth as well as Manchester and Concord. We're a full-service law firm. Tonight, we are pleased to present and sponsor the Pandemic Powerhouse Award. It is given to a champion in our Portsmouth community for all of their work and creativity during these uncertain times.
The Chamber Collaborative of Greater Portsmouth is pleased and honored to present the Pandemic Powerhouse Award to the City of Portsmouth and its staff. The Pandemic Powerhouse Award goes to the person or business that has faced the pandemic with a hell or high water attitude to make it their business to help other businesses. They emulate the collaborative nature of the chamber and won't let COVID-19 take them down. Your leadership and that of your senior staff and the managers and staff of health, planning, economic development, public works, fire, police, schools, public relations, did I say library? I'll say library again, parking and transportation, IT, inspections, legal, HR, recreation, social services, the Portsmouth Housing Authority, the city clerk's office, and yes, if we all remember, even the Easter Bunny, have been role models for the can-do attitude that have kept many of our businesses and organizations, especially those in the arts and hospitality, in business since March. Working in collaboration with the City Council, the Clipper Strong Fund, the Citizen Response Task Force, and the Design Alliance, you and your team have quite simply made it happen. Collectively, you are a force of nature for the good, doing everything possible to mitigate the impact of the force of nature we've encountered with the COVID pandemic. So what I just wanted to say was, when I was told that, my first reaction was, no, we don't want that. We don't want that attention. But then I said, no, we were just doing our jobs. And if you really feel the need to award it to the city, it has to be to everybody. So with that, I can think of instances where everybody on the screen went above and beyond, just doing their jobs. We've been doing it. We're in month 7 now. It's pretty unprecedented. I know I mean this when I say we have each other's backs. And I think I speak for all of us when I say thank you, and we would not want to be anywhere else. And I know that I wouldn't. So on Thursday night, which is tomorrow, I'm proud to be the spokesperson to accept the award on behalf of the city. So thanks, everybody.
The city staff of Portsmouth, since the beginning of the pandemic, have been so helpful, so responsive, so immediate in their actions to help out our business community that it's been incredibly impressive. Each department in their own way have all been such an integral part of the success of keeping our businesses alive since March. We are so thankful to the entire city for all of the work that they have done, just being so responsive and so wonderful to work with, so easy to work with.
With the help of the Citizen Response Task Force, we truly showed how great we could be as a collective. You know, if we compare ourselves to a large city like Baltimore, it took them over 2 months to get up and running with outdoor dining. And in contrast, we permitted 181 establishments with an average 2-day turnaround and in about a 2-week period of time. And there's just no words that could express how proud I am of the work and the effort and the creativity that people put into this. People may not think of government employees as the most creative bunch, but all that we want to do here is make the city look good and help one another do our jobs as best we can. And nothing has shown that as much as this pandemic has.
Wow. Congratulations to City Manager Connard and the staff at the City of Portsmouth. It really does take a village. Now, please welcome our acting board chair, Monty Boahan. Monty's also behind the scenes tonight here at the Loft, acting as our technical director. Is there anything you can't do, Monty?
Hi there, I'm Monty Bohannon, Director of Communications and Community Engagement here at the Music Hall and a board member of the Chamber. We're backstage at the Music Hall and we have heard some incredible stories tonight from businesses in our community who are adapting and thriving, and some who are struggling in this time. The Chamber has been there for both of them, all of them, every single day. And we're asking you now to support the Chamber that supports the businesses in this community. Consider a $50 donation to go towards member dues of those businesses adversely affected by COVID-19. You can donate now at Portsmouth.
Thanks, Monty, for all that you do for the Chamber and the community. What a great night. I don't know about you, but I really enjoyed this new way of celebrating. I'd like to once again thank all the sponsors, particularly our presenting sponsor, Service Credit Union. All of you have made this celebration possible, and we are so grateful. Valerie, thank you so much for having me. It's been an honor.
Thank you, Julie. Can everybody just give Julie some applause out there? She's done an amazing job. And while we're thanking Julie, you know, at the end of every theater production, the entire cast points to the orchestra and says, thank them as well. So we need to thank Monty Bohannon, our IT guru back here. We need to thank Jen Stevens, who's been our organizer. We need to thank Dan Jalbert, who's been our photographer tonight. All those videos you've been watching tonight. Ben has been running around town for like 10 days, taking all those videos and putting them all together. And then we have our fabulous MC and co-host, Julie. So I know you're all clapping back at home. Thank you very much for doing that. Your energy, your talent, and your time and your strong commitment to our community is so valuable, Julie. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
So congratulations to all of our well-deserving award winners. You are the epitome of the glue that holds this community together, and don't you forget it. Thank you for all coming, joining us from your home, your office, your special space. We'll expect to see you in person next year at a location we've already been working on. Thank you to all who have donated to our fundraiser this evening. We truly appreciate your support. Stay for a while, network, chat with friends, hang out at those tables. We'll give you a warning when we are closing the Rio platform for the night. Stay tuned for 2021, the year of rebuilding. Working together, we'll get through this and be better on the other side. Good night, everybody. Thank you.